Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get dirty with the Xtreme Outlaw Midget Series along with the POWRi Racing Series for 55 laps here at Port City. Daniel Whitley will set the pace coming off turn 4. Green flag is out. Let's do it.
Gavin Miller keeps Daniel Whitley awfully honest, and Gavin Miller shoots down the back straightaway with the race lead. Trouble, though, for your pole sitter, as that's Whitley way up and out of the groove down the backstretch.
Yeah, not a good start for the 57. Looks like he is back underway at this point, but it is all Gavin Miller out in front. Cannon McIntosh trying to hold off the hard-charging Dason Pursley as they go back into turns 1 and 2. Pursley working that high part of the racetrack in that red number 71. If they open up a gap, he'll try and take it right there. Takes a look coming off turn 4. Just not enough room to get by. Dason Pursley will shut the door on him, and now it looks like trouble for Cannon Mac.
McIntosh rolls to the top of the speedway over in turn number 2, and the first set of yellow lights come on here.
5 laps in the books, 50 to go here at Port City as Gavin Miller brings him off turn 4. We're back underway.
Dason Pursley goes right back to where he was living in those first 5 laps. That's the top side of turns 1 and 2, but that opens up the door down on the inside for Zach Dom. The Dominator moves from 4th now up to 3rd. He is chasing a championship, and he's chasing his first win of the year.
Zach Dom very fast recently at Wayne County during the Jason Leffler Memorial, a race that he has won in his career. Another bull ring racetrack, and here we are at PCR tonight. He runs in that 3rd spot, but a great side-by-side battle as Avedissian going around to the outside of Dason Pursley. That is for 4th as they exit turn 4.
Great stuff right there. Wow, the 71M pulls a big wheel stand coming out of turn number 4. This fight between Dason Pursley and Avedissian not over yet, but it'll have to pause as the yellow flag waves.
Lights out on the racetrack. A lot of racing left to go. We'll keep an eye on the 9M. Meanwhile, it's been Gavin Miller in the first 8 getting it done as the green flag comes back out. We're underway once again here at Port City.
A lot of KKM Kerr Agajanian cars up at the front of the field here. Everybody fanning out, trying to find out what's going to work best for them. Zach Dom just talked about it. He lives down there on the bottom side of the racetrack. Consistency has been key here in 2022 for the Xtreme Outlaw Midget Series championship point leader. He's starting to reel in. Brenham Crouch, he took a look to the inside last time through 4, Rob.
Yeah, Crouch trying to follow him through turns 1 and 2. About the top 5 or 6 cars running down low. The 97K, the first one of Brent Cruz, really going to that outside part of the racetrack. A little rough up there in turns 3 and 4 as Cruz works his way back to the top in turns 1 and 2, trying to work around the outside of Dominic Gordon in that blue 71K.
How about that number 55 of Jonathan Beeson down there on the inside as well? Up and over goes Beeson. He made left rear contact with the car in front of him, and that set him back down on top of a tractor tire. He tumbles down the front straightaway.
And we can see him moving around there in the cockpit, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like he's trying to get his gloves off and should be able to get his helmet off here shortly. But pretty rough ride for sure for Beeson, and now he climbs out under his own power. So great news down there on the front straightaway for the Broken Arrow, Oklahoma driver.
Good to hear this crowd get loud for Beeson after that ride right there. That was a big one. Is that Beeson?
Jonathan Beeson back out on the racetrack. So how about that?
Can't keep a good team down. That deserves some noise, folks. Look at that.
For Gavin Miller out front, Brenham Crouch, Zach Dom, your points leader, runs in 3rd. Green flag is out. Back underway once again here at Port City. Cruz going to the outside through turns 3 and 4, hits it perfectly and has a run now on Avedissian as well as Dason Pursley. Meanwhile, Zach Dom tried for 2nd, coming down into turn number 3.
Oh, Brent Cruz tried to go 2 for the price of 1 right there down the back straightaway. He got cut in half, though. He was able to get 5th away from Avedissian, so now Cruz will stop on the brakes, turn left, and try to get around Dason Pursley for a moment there. Avedissian is caught in a pretty hairy moment, but everybody keeps on rolling.
The 97 of Brenham Crouch running 2nd. Zach Dom still in 3rd. There is that battle for the 2nd spot. Dom taking a look to the inside as they race off turn 4. And there goes Zach Dom right to the inside part of the racetrack. The 97K, Brent Cruz trying to rip the top.
Man, he shoehorned his way around Brenham Crouch in that number 97. Brenham Crouch now slips back. He's going to lose another spot to Brent Cruz. Cruz saw Dom pick that spot up on the bottom. He said, that's cool. I'm going to try it up here on the wall as they now battle for that position, 2nd on the track. He's got to decide, are they going high, are they going low, and where do I go? The fight for 2nd, not slowing down either. Brent Cruz to the top, Zach Dom down to the bottom. They drag race down the back straightaway, and they'll run right into the tail tanks of lap traffic.
Yeah, and this is going to be tough for Zach Dom. Pretty much the entire field, the next 10 cars are running the bottom, as Dom already in contact there with the 61 car. He's going to lose 2nd, and the leader Gavin Miller working down low, will lose the lead as he stays down low. Brent Cruz takes it over as they cross the stripe. 25 in the book. So Dom back up to the outside part of the racetrack. Can the veteran get it done and reel back in the 97, who is flirting with that cushion each and every lap?
Hey, and don't forget Gavin Miller here. He's trying to stay on the podium position. He gets together with a slower car. They go around. Yellow lights come on.
Brent Cruz, Zach Dom, Brenham Crouch, Shelby Hinton, Dason Persley. Your top 5, Gavin Boschel in 6th. As Cruz brings him off turn 4. Green flag is out.
Nearing lap number 30 here. They'll come around to see 29 laps complete this time by. And should they have a long enough green flag run, Rob, to catch into lap traffic, you have to think Zach Dom, with all of the midget racing experience he has, that lap traffic, he's going to have a good idea of how to work through it. Not saying Brent Cruz won't. I'm just saying Dom's got a lot of laps in these things.
Yeah, and there goes Dom to the inside as they go side by side back into turn number 1. Complete lap number 30, 25 to go. 9M to the point. By your nose, down the back straightaway. Cruz still trying to work the outside part of the racetrack. Momentum will not pay off as he bounces off the wall, and Zach Dom will lead lap number 31.
Man, Brent Cruz is not giving up, though. He's living and dying by the curb up on the top side of the racetrack.
There goes Gavin Boschel around the outside. A 3-car battle. Shelby Hinton to the inside will take over third from Brenham Crouch. Wow.
Yeah, Crouch has got his hands full right now. Oh, big accident down in 3.
Brent Cruz, contact with the 61 of Cale Drake, and Cruz gets up and over. Lights out on the racetrack. Zach Dom in command. Can he hold off the hard-charging Shelby Hinton? We shall find out. 19 laps to go here in the Sooner State 55. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Boschel going to the top side in turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, just bangs it off the curb up there on the top side of 1 and 2, and it seems to have worked. He carries some momentum. He's going to try and go around Keith Coons, Kerbag, Janie Motorsports teammate Brenham Crouch. It's going to work as move the 5 now up into 3rd position.
That's how he ran Milbranch. He would go in a little bit underneath the cushion, drive up to the cushion about the middle of the corner, then bounce off that thing, try and diamond it as best he can as he goes side by side with Hinton out for that 2nd spot.
Boy, the top has come in certainly, or maybe just Gavin Boschel has come in because he is driving really, really strong right here. Drag race down the back straightaway, side by side for that 2nd position. Zach Dom loves it. Let him race behind him. Boschel still trying to work on 2nd from Hinton.
Yeah, Zach Dom is going to have to come off the bottom as Boschel is coming. Can he get to the inside of Mariah Eade? Can't quite do it there. Boschel around the outside with Daniel Whiteley up there as well. Dom hung out behind the 71E.
Here comes Gavin Boschel, throws a big slider, bounces off the number 57, catches the wall on the outside of turn number 2, and that allows Zach Dom to live for another lap.
6 laps to go, this time by for the Dominator out in front. It will be 2 laps to go, this time by for your points leader, Zach Dom.
They see the sticks at the line. Zach Dom, 7 races with the Xtreme Outlaw Midget Series, 7 top 10 finishes. Rob, he's 1 lap away from strengthening that championship point lead.
White flag is out for Zach Dom, trying to become the 8th different winner in the first 8 races in the inaugural season of the Xtreme Outlaw Midget Series presented by Toyota. Through turns 3 and 4, Dom will get it done here at Port City. First win of the year for the Dominator as he wins the Donnie Ray Crawford Sooner State 55.
You know Big Bundy is loving that back home in North Carolina right now. John Mitchell, I hope you're awake as your driver just got it done.
And he'll climb out of that 9M as a winner with the Xtreme Outlaw Midget Series. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Dom wins the Sooner State 55.
It's been, I thought we gave a few of these away, you know, throughout the year, USAC stuff and this stuff. I felt like we had a car capable of winning a few of these, and, you know, parts just didn't play out in our favor, and, you know, we just settled for what we had. But this is cool. I've been wanting to win a midget race all year, and I've sucked, and I feel like I've sucked, and we've been consistent. We've been pretty fair, but you got to win races. You know, everybody keeps talking about points. And it's like, you know, they'll play out how they play out. You know, it doesn't really matter if you go out there and do your job and run up front and win races. The points will settle themselves out. So I'm just happy to get a win for Bundy, Promoter, everybody that's involved in this deal. They, you know, being based out of Charlotte and basically a 2-man band there, it's a lot of work on these guys. So I'm glad they got it done, and you know, I'm glad we can finally get a win for them. Yeah, I couldn't really hear him. I was kind of debating about moving up there when Brent got by us when we got to lap traffic there. That, you know, in the middle part of that race, that I thought he was. I thought I'd move up there and I'd see if I could keep up with him. He's really good at running the top, so I figured if he could maintain speed up there, I could run up there for a little while and help burn it up and then go back down. And on that restart, I drove back by him, and I kind of figured at that point in time that the bottom was pretty well where it needed to be. If I could drive back by Brent on the bottom, I figured it was pretty good. And I figured somebody would try to make a Hail Mary at the end of it, but I figured as long as I keep a couple lap cars up there, and as long as they had a lap car up there and I had a lap car down here, we could just maintain on the bottom. So luckily it worked out, and happy to win. Racing's big on momentum. When you have a good year, you feel like you can't do nothing wrong, and when you have bad years, you can't do nothing right. So right now we're having a good year, so we just got to keep maintaining this, whatever this is, momentum, or Bundy had a word for it the other day, but I thought he was high when he said it. So whatever this is that we got going, it's really good, and we'll just see if we can't finish it out.